Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Expert. So, we're picking back up with Servitor, and today we have another handful of really exciting bases to check out. So let's go ahead and get to it. Now, I will say most of these bases I have been to, periodically, but I'm still really excited to check these out, because like I warped over to Is a Dwarf. This is a Dwarf and Tyler's base that we're at right now. And I warped over there, and I was amazed because my warp is actually inside their house, and they've, I know they've been working like really hard because they knew the servitors are coming up and everything, and they gave me permission today. They're ready, or actually it was yesterday, but I was doing some other tours, and my internet was all crazy yesterday afternoon, but they did give me permission to now tour the base. They are ready to go. So, anyways, we're starting here at their Astral Sorcery area. So they've done quite a bit of work, especially over there. We'll get over there here in just a second. But really kind of decorating this out. You can see sooty marble there. Kind of making like a checker design here with the liquid starlight. And then spring water. They actually live in a biome that has spring water. The Alps foothills, you know, I have an Alps foothills that I go to collect spring water. So I was actually hoping to catch them on, like, working, but it seems like, anytime, like, normally they're on, like, this time, like, I usually get to play with them, just because of, like, my time schedule, my sleep schedule, but, like, nobody's ever around whenever I go to tour their base. Like, I toured Faraday's earlier today, and then, like, shortly after I toured his, he hopped online, you know, so I always like seeing them working, but I haven't managed to catch anybody during these server tours. So I love this area. You can see there's some trees here, and over here this is the infused wood columns. This is all infused wood from Astral Sorcery, and then some chisels and bits that kind of run around the edge here, and then they have different liquids down underneath the glass there. Like, look at that. Very, very cool looking. And then if we head through, that's pretty much all their Astral Sorcery area right there, and you can see it's actually got glass above it to keep the snow from covering it over. And then over here we have their house, their proper house. And I guess, do we want to fly around it here? Yeah, we'll fly around it. We'll go around this side. We'll fly around it, and then we'll go inside. So, kind of like a modern style house up here on the mountain. Of course, these biomes are really cool because if you take a look, I mean, you're at like Y200. Yeah, I'm actually at Y200 up here. They are super tall biomes, these Alps foothills. Or the Alps are. Foothills are like borders there. But over here we have just some basic, a little bit of solar power. It's all mechanism power right here. And then wind turbines. Power running up over to there. And then there is an IC2 wind turbine, or kinetic generator, up there with the wind turbine. And then you can see that this little section here, which we'll go ahead and check this out. This is ground trap automation and apiaries set up here. And then shipping bin and everything, and then items get sent down through there. And then if we come around here, it takes us back to the front. And by the way, all these building materials, that is, I believe, is this charcoal? It's cobblestone, but I believe it's charcoal. I can't pull up the little plating stuff for architecture craft, but I believe that's charcoal blocks. And then you could see iron sheet metal or tin sheet metal, or yeah, one or the other. And then I think it's, actually I can check, it is iron sheet metal. And then light gray concrete and gray alabaster bricks from environmental materials. And then over here, they're a little hot spring area. I know that's where they teleport whenever they get radiation. They teleport to the hot spring. Or the little jacuzzi area. And then if we head inside, I like those windows. Those are just architecture craft windows there. If we head inside, this place has changed a lot. A whole lot. Since the last time I was here. Because that wasn't there and all this. I mean, they've been really putting in a lot of work here. And you could see, if you recall, Is a Dwarf had the base on Sevtech that had the bone block roof, and using bone blocks again here. And then right here, this is a custom chisel and bit chandelier up here. And then it's connected to rustic chains right there. So, and then if we head through, there's a sign over here, lectern, living quarters, workspace, blood magic, and work in progress, automation. And that's the different floors. Over here, infernal furnaces, 2 of those that create like this like super chimney area, right? With the bellows on the side. We're going to get into infernal furnaces before too long. Here is their flue network. It's connected up. And then if we come around on the back, I'm actually really curious because I haven't seen all this stuff. Like I saw part of it while they were in the project of working on it, but there's a little enchantment area. But they did a really good job on this like roof and everything. I wonder how you're supposed to get up there. I'm actually not sure, unless it's back here maybe. No, this is like a little study area. I like that. I like the fan there on the desk. That's quite nifty. Let's see. Let's go over here. Because see, this didn't have that second floor. I remember this there used to be just a big hole right here in the floor. And then I remember when they fixed it, and the first time I came over, I was like, wait, how do I get down? And I found the stairs there on the side. So, what is this? Ah, that's cool. It's like a little cupboard. That is awesome. That is very, very nifty. Haha. Oh, that's cool. I didn't expect that. A lot of this is new. Up here we have the little shelves, spice rack shelves. Oh, there's drawers right there. And all filled up with just, different juices and stuff for... I'm assuming just mainly for decoration. That way they don't get consumed. And that's actually a very good idea. I'm going to have to do that too. Because I put stuff on the spice racks, but of course they get consumed. There's no way to force them to keep their inventory. So I do quite like that a lot. Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to get upstairs. Because the stairs don't go up. Oh, okay, there's a ladder right here that leads up. And this is where the balcony was. And you can see their... record collection. What is this madness? Nature chest. What is going on? I feel like if I click on this, it's just gonna like bust. Alright. What is that a... Oh my gosh. It's insane. I see like... What is this? What is this? Is this a visual bug, or did you guys do this somehow? Because this is all kinds of janky. Like, it looks like just JEI is listed on their chest. Like, I see, like, some nuclear craft fuel rods down there. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Okay. Anyways, over here we have Tyler's place. This is Tyler's room. So many Tyler heads right there. And they're kind of just decorating the rooms however they please. And there's a little chimney area that goes down. What is this? Froster, latex processing unit, infinite water source. Right there. If we step the wall of Tyler. If we step out here, we have kind of like a balcony coming together right here. And I love the color scheme for this base. Like, it's so nice. And then if we head over here, we have Is a Dwarf's Dusty Quarters. Breaking this bed won't do it. What? What? I don't know, that must be an inside joke or something. Let's head down. Oh, and we have this really nice balcony overlook. Like, look at that. Alright, so if we head downstairs, this, I believe, is workspace. I think this is counted as the living quarters. And then if we head downstairs, it's the workspace. So let's head on down. There also is an elevator block there, so you can use the elevator or you can take the stairs. So down here we have smeltery. Like, this is like the most giant smeltery in existence. Whenever this thing runs, it like, it's running. Like on TPS and stuff, it's crazy big. Crazy big. And look at all this. Lots of casting basins. And then, let's see, let's head on through. We have storage drawers and armor stands all set up here. And these are all new as well. Because these weren't here the last time I was over here. I know for a fact. So quite a few storage drawers here. Let's see. What is this? Personal charger, tree fluid extractor, latex processing unit, block placer for cyclic. Kind of like what I've got set up on Exoria for the latex, for the rubber for industrial foregoing. Crusher. Got a mechanism and an extra utilities crusher. It's making pulverized stuff and compressed carbon over here. Let's see. Over here, these are all metal drawers, compacting drawers. Ultimate energy cube, compressors, atomic reconstructor. Over here we have, I guess this is like miscellaneous storage back in here. There's actually a sign here. This is actually where I warped over to their base. It says, protected chest monster habitat, proceed with caution. And this, I actually popped over here. I did see this little area here coming together yesterday. Because I came over here to check with the IC2 stuff to see, because Dwarf was asking me about, I can't remember, there's something about Transformers. I can't remember, my memory is pretty bad, so. And then if we head over here, yeah, all miscellaneous, miscellaneous storage, and there's a resonator set up. XP tank right there. Let's head over to the elevator and we'll go downstairs. I know they have farms downstairs. Whoa, this place has changed. Whoa. That's pretty cool. You can see there is some flowing redstone right here, which I foresee this actually producing a massive amount of lag. All this flowing liquid is going to produce a ton of lag. Bone blocks. I do love this this wall design. And look at that. Gray alabaster and black alabaster on the ceiling there. And it's almost like a ziggurat here for their blood magic area. I do quite like that. That looks like cave crystal at the top. And that right there is the chiseled wither dust. I know that because I love that texture. This is just regular wither dust. That's all bloodstone bricks for the floors there, and there's some living rock down there. And then the blood magic area with some hot spring water, of course, for stabbing yourself. I think that's a popular solution for that. I don't know if we're going to do that or go with Astral. Astral is really good for it. It's so good for it. Astral Sorcery is. But yeah, that's pretty awesome blood magic area, I have to say. It's definitely a different take on blood magic areas, which I always like seeing, like something different. Let's see, I've got to find the elevator out of here. Because I think we can go further down. Okay, right here. And then if we head down, this is, I think this is the, this is the final floor. This is the automation floor. And you know, there used to be a garden, like a big super garden over here, but it seems like that's gone now. Like it was about on this floor-ish, where the super garden was, I think. Or it was down there where the chest monster was, I think. I don't know. Uh-oh, we have a problem over here. Okay, this is backed up bad. I'm going to turn this off, so just a heads up, Isa, because it's just spewing items into the world. But this is all the Pam's Harvestcraft stuff. I seem to remember them saying there's like one or two of most things, and there's like, you can see there's a lot of seaweed, so maybe they're using seaweed for something. And then all the tree crops up there. But, yeah. Actually, let me check this one. This one's also backing up. I'm going to turn this one off too. Because that is a dangerous beast. because it's going to end up destroying everything. And over here, is this one backed up by chance? It's starting to back up. I'm going to turn that off too, just because we're going to end up with stuff everywhere. Void drawers would probably be a really good idea for that, because otherwise those harvesters will spew things. Technically they can back up, but you have them harvesting so many different things that they're probably not going to back up, because they see things that they don't have stacks of, and they keep harvesting for some reason. It's hard to explain, but yeah, with them harvesting so many things, I don't think they'll ever really back up. But anyways, over here we have like the maple, paper bark, cinnamon, Restonia, ender lilies, all that stuff. So, alright, and then a little trader over there. And I believe that is all of their base. I seem to remember that, I know that that garden setup was a little bit different before. And I'm pretty sure it was like kind of where that blood magic area is now, I think. But anyways, this has been Is-a Dwarf's and Tyler's base over here. And very, very good job on this so far. I do quite like it. Okay, so next up we have Lucren's base. And this is a really cool base. It's a tree house. Like an actual tree base. It's really, really cool. All the effort that went into this, as you can tell. It's all like custom. I'm pretty sure he did all the leaves and everything custom. Up here, I mean, look at all that. Like, you know, that's a ton of work. You can see some extra utility solars right there for GP. If we pop down, I mean, look at that. All the branches, all custom. All the roots, all custom. I mean, this is just, it's amazing. It's amazing, because, I mean, it's a big tree, right? And he actually has a secret entrance into his base. And I don't know if he's going to do like a piston setup for this, or what. I can't find a way. He showed it to me the other day, but it was open, and now it's closed off. So, and it's the oak bark from Quark. But I mean, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, see, there's a piston right there, but I cannot figure out. Like you said, it was a secret door, but I don't know. I don't really know how to open it. I have no clue at all. I know he had like a redstone torch setting down, like right there, I think it was. I'm going to go ahead and just open this and do that. But anyways, you enter here, and you can go up or down. And so we're going to go up first, or let's go down first. Down is the mechanical area, and you can see right here, this is a combination of lots of different factory blocks through here, and his machines almost hide into this because there's so many different blocks, like block types going on. You have right here the mechanism machines set into this. Employees only break room. We'll have to check that out here in just a second. And then we have drawers. So drawers and compacting drawers there with the metal. And you can see the conduits running underneath the floor there. For everything, and like the automation and all that stuff. It looks like it's going to go to something over in that direction. Advanced power cells from RF Tools, of course, one of the best. Wireless transfer, they're so cheap and so nice. So nice. Over here, IC2, block cutting machine. Let's see, smeltery, Tinker's Construct stuff. Analog crafter for, okay, it's not being used just yet. And then a fluid pump. It was probably used for like lava or something like that. Okay, employees only, right here. This is not the break room. This is... okay, this is just miscellaneous storage stuff. And then agriculture experimentation below, not for human consumption. Okay, let's pop down here. Okay. This is like the start of like a farm setup. You can see a little kitchen area right there. Harvester. Right there. Pressers and grinders over here. for automating food. This is thermoelectric generators using blocks of uranium and liquid starlight. We're going to be doing that with, I don't know what we're going to use for the cold. I mean, there's a few different options we can go with, but UU matter is super heat. It's super heat. So, and then capacitor bank, pulling the stuff up there. And actually, once we get back to progression, we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you guys UU matter in the smeltery, which is insane. It's crazy. And then there's drawers up here with different food products up there. Okay, so let's head up and let's see, how do you open, okay. There we go, we'll pop through here and we have another employees only, okay, it's just a break room. Clean up after yourself, management isn't your mother. I like that. I like that quite a bit. And then food placed out, and you could do it like that as well. Like, you can actually split them if you... It all depends on placement. You probably already know that, but you can move them around like that. And all employees must wash hands before returning to work. Alright. I like this little area. This is pretty nifty. A little trash can. That's awesome. And, okay, button right there. Let's see, let's go up. And we're going to go up again. And this takes us to the jacuzzi with the spring water. And then the little balcony area here, which I love the views from up here. Quite beautiful. And this tree, I love this tree. I know it had to have taken forever. And I know Lucran was away for a bit because, of course, he's a really avid WoW player. And so the new expansion came out. I play WoW from time to time. I'm not as avid as I was back in vanilla, but I still haven't tried out the new expansion yet, just because I've been busy with the move and, of course, a lot of stuff going on with Minecraft and everything. Over here is his flue network. I love this fireplace because it's really big and open right here. Like lots of space in there. And then kitchen area up here. And there's a rope ladder from Open Blocks. And if we take this up, it takes us up to his bedroom. So, and that is Lucran's base. I love this tree so much. So much. Turn off this rain. I love this tree a lot. Like, major kudos to you because I know that had to have taken a while to do. I know it did. But it's amazing. You did an excellent job on this. It's so good. So good. Okay, now next up we have another snowy, icy base. This is Jamaica. It's funny because our server, if you notice, the majority of our bases are in snow and ice places or water places. It seems like. A lot of water, a lot of snow and ice. But this is Jamaica's base, and I've actually seen this base really evolve. I pop over here from time to time, actually. Because I remember there was a point where he was actually thinking about moving because he didn't know what he wanted to do over here, and he was stuck, but then he stuck with it, and it has turned out amazing. So before we get into that, there is, just really quick, there is a solar panel over here that's all covered over with snow, but there is a solar panel right here. 2 solar panels, but yeah, you get the idea. So anyways, look at this. There's like these glass biodomes up here, and that is really cool. You can actually see down between the sections of the base. That's neat. That is very cool. And look at this. I love his because it kind of reminds me of like an Arctic research facility. Like a really super high-tech Arctic research facility, like the zombie apocalypse is going to start here kind of a thing. Or something, I don't know. But I do quite like it. Beautiful views looking down here. And he now has a proper entrance into the base right here. And you can see there is a rotating elevator from Open Blocks right here, which these will turn your direction. So if we take his elevator down, let's see. Ah. If we take his elevator down, it takes us into this room. or this I don't know, silo, I guess. And you can see a lot of great wood and factory blocks, like combination going on here. This is all, of course, spring water running down. And I guess this base is actually pretty large, as you will see. Let's head... Let's see, because there's like multiple floors down there. Let's head off in this direction, I guess, first. So we have some IC2, just like basic IC2 machines right here. Kind of like what I've got up on the wall, just basic stuff that you're going to use for personal crafting. Let's see, over here, this is actually where the entrance used to be connected up to, I remember, right through there. And then over here, this is, I believe this is one of the Quark dungeons, I think, I'm fairly certain, he may have built this, but I'm pretty sure it's a Quark dungeon right there. This right here is Chironite, and there's a Wither builder right there, and this is for like the Wither automation setup. So basically it auto kills and spawns Withers right there, and you can see the Wither items that come from it and everything. And then there's oh, it's back over right here. There's a mob duplicator, and this is for like the Wither skeletons that come up out of there. And then over here is his smeltery and his Tinker's Construct stuff. Back over here. And then if we head through, let's head back over to here. I love these fixtures. I do, because sometimes they release those like purple bursts of lightning and stuff. We're going to be using them in our base as well. They're just a really cool lighting source. Drawer systems over here, and it's silverwood planks, great wood, logs and planks, skystone, and arcane stone right there. And then drawers over here, drawers back in here, and drawers over here. Alright, and then if we head over here, is that a dragon egg meal? Yeah, with a wither skeleton trophy right there. We can go downstairs. So he's got elevator and stairs. I quite like that. I do quite like that a lot. Let's explore... Ooh, let's see, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Is that chisel? Okay, yeah, that's chisel and bits. Arcane stone with, I'm thinking glowstone? Or blaze. I think that's actually blaze, a block of blaze rods up there. Okay, so over here we have... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Actually, I remember seeing this place whenever he was first working on it. There's an entrance down there, well, actually right here, but I think, yeah, whenever we go down, we can get over there. So we're going to stay up here for right now. Let's see, let's go over here to... Yeah, see, that's that part that looks down through the base. Let's go over to this little silo here. And we're just going to take it like floor by floor here. And that overlooks that again. Okay, so there's nothing in this silo yet. And then this silo over here, this is the one with all the cables like running down. These are the steel, the structural cable connectors. So they're more for decor than, like, they don't really do anything, you know? But they're for decor, and they're like holding up those platforms there. Which looks to be his void miners, which is really cool. We're going to have to pop down there in just a second. Actually looks like he has like multiple lasers. Probably with the cyclic laser block. This area here is so cool. I love all these wires hanging down. And then let's head down right here. And this takes us to a little bit closer to those. It still goes down another floor right there. Which we'll check that out here in just a second. Oh man, I love all those cables hanging down. Let's head over in this direction. This is a silo that didn't have anything on that floor up there. You can see there's some little fairy hovels coming together down there. And then a great wood tree. Like, whenever you can grow a great wood tree, like right in the middle of your base like that, you know it's a pretty big base. Because those trees are fairly large. In like an indoor section like that. Okay, so over here, this is his farms. All of his Pam's Harvest Craft and everything down in here. So he's made kind of like the slats. Kind of like what we use, like, you know, in SevTech. He's made these slats here. to walk on. And it looks like spring water down beneath us, which is awesome. It looks really good. And look at this. He's actually got beehives, apiaries, right there. Which, of course, speed up plant growth. That's pretty cool. He's got them built up into the ceiling there. That's a really good idea. I've been meaning to set up my apiaries at some point. I just don't know. I mean, I really don't need them for all my crops. But I still want to get honey production going, or honeycombs, so I don't know. I'll probably use them with maybe something like ender lilies or something. And he's using the Industrial 4 going harvesters. But I love it because like he's using the sandy dirt, unlimited chisel works. And it's the same way, you know, with the loamy and the silty darts and stuff. It makes that dirt sound when you walk across it. Which just makes it, I don't know, it makes it sound like really natural when you're walking through here. So that's the progress on that so far. And then over here is the salt production with the water filter going on. Ground trap automation. And I imagine there's probably going to be fish traps in here as well. And then all of the drawer system over here. Okay, so if we head up, there's a kitchen back in there, but I think we access it through here. Is like the proper way. And this, I remember when there was gardens here. And now it's like a botania area that's set up over here. I mean, it looks really good. And then like a silverwood tree there in the center. And then that spring water that's flowing down. And then over here, we have his kitchen area. Dye essence, which of course is great, making all the dyes, and there's cactus there in the cloche as well. Over here is pressers and grinders. These are all automated, making different things. And then his little kitchen area. Which, by the way, that's what the icebox looks like. I've actually got one of my fridges upgraded with that now. But it makes snow and ice for any of your cooking things. And it does make a little ice dispenser there. Which is kind of nifty. One of my fridges has that now. As you guys will see here in a couple episodes. I can't wait to show you like the progress. So much progress. And then if we head out over here, we have power cells, which look to be probably just creating power or storing power up. So these aren't actually plugged up into anything, but it's kind of like a storage network. Because all that's wireless, you know. And then we are entering his like machine shop. So empowers... IC2 setup for UU matter going on right there. There's a machine infuser, an enchanter right in there. His ME system stuff over here. An IC2 chunk loader right there. That's his fluid extractor stuff for Industrial 4 going. Block placer places it up, and then you know it gets the rubber and all that right there. His metal presses, right in here, which I like that he's used the little screens there to kind of hide away the crates that are back there. So that's actually pretty nifty. Covered craft. Oh, it's a covered extracting conveyor belt. Aha. It's actually kind of nice. That's, I think, a new feature. I don't remember that feature. And then mechanism stuff over here. And then this is all to be added stuff. And up here, okay, yeah, we can actually take the stairs up. Or does that, okay, yeah. We can take the stairs up right here. Okay, I know where we're at now. And then the stairs up right here takes us back to the drawer network. And I actually remember this area because you used to not be able to walk through here. There was like a sieve set up and some XNet cables running through here, and you couldn't, you couldn't walk through here, but now you can. So up here we have like all kinds of machines. All kinds of machines. And you can see some of them have item ducts pulling out items, and you throw stuff in the chest. Looks to be all semi-automated stuff up in here. So, just a wide variety of machines from all different mods. Let's see, over here we have the extended crafting tables set up right there. Which he's got all three of them set up. Bear in mind that you can actually craft like the basic stuff you can craft in the elite crafting table, and the advanced you can craft in the elite crafting table, and so on. You don't have to have the specific table for it. And then over here, this appears to be like an ore processing system, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's an ore processing system that's set up over here. Alright. And then if we head back over... Let's see. Okay, this is set up. You can walk around this. Does he still have that reactor back here? Or I don't think it was up here before. I think it was downstairs somewhere. Somewhere. I love his base. It's like a base I get lost in, which I do appreciate. I love getting lost in bases. Okay, if we head down here, this takes us down to the void miners. And I'm pretty sure there's a crystal, yeah, right here. The laser cells from Cyclic are right there. And it goes down, this is actually sooty marble, and you can see there's bedrock. So he has this sooty marble floor, so it kind of looks like it's just going down into the void. And then another void miner over there. I'm assuming that one's a resource and one's a ore. I can only assume. Yeah. So that looks really cool. And then if we go through here, this is a nuclear reactor room that's back in here. So he's got quartz glass around it, and I'm going to break it momentarily. Okay, yeah, I remember him saying his is almost like a breeder. But it's not quad cells that he runs. It's like singles or doubles, I think, that he runs through there. So, but it's not running at the moment. I'm not really sure what the power output is. And his power system, we never saw... He used to have a reactor. He may not have that anymore. Either that or I just can't find it. It's one or the other. He either doesn't have it or I can't find it. Let me have a poke around and see. I mean, there's elevators all over the place, so maybe one of these leads to it. Oh yeah, there was this little side room here. Looks to be, I'm betting, maybe a study or a Thaumcraft area. Yeah, it's like a bedroom. Oh wow, look at that. That's all wool blocks and carpet and everything. And that looks pretty... that looks pretty awesome, I have to say. Oh, there's a door here that leads somewheres. Oh, you know what? I bet his power's all from the solar setups. Because he has those two, like, fully upgraded solars. I bet that's what he's running for power now. Because you really don't need any other power setup. And I see, yeah, there's a power cable that runs down. So I bet that's what he's using, is these solar cells. Yeah, see, they feed in there. And I mean, these things produce, as you guys saw in Sevtech and everything, I mean, these things produce so much power. You don't really need any other power generation when you're using those. But anyways, I think that's everything. And that has been Jamaica's base. Which him and Isidorf and Lucrin are all like kind of my close neighbors that live near me. Because if you take a look here, like there's Jamaica's base, and just right across the ocean, of course Jamaica stops by all the time, but there's my base over here. And then right behind me here, just a little ways, there's Isidorf and Tyler, there's Lucrin. So, and actually there is Josh. Okay, and last up we have Nasty Nigel's base, which he said it's kind of messy, and you know, it's still a work in progress. Of course, I think everybody's base is still very much a work in progress at the moment, so it's fun though to see how the bases evolve, you know, throughout the server tours and everything. So outside here is basically, he's got different trees, rubber, and there's some magma slime there. There's a little bit of cactus automation right here, like from vanilla, like basic vanilla cactus automation, which, oops, I'm pulling everything with my magnet. Is this backed up? Okay, yeah, that's why. Then over here he has like some basic Botania, you know, Endo Flames going on over here. Let's see, over here is fish traps. And what is this? It's okay, it's hoppers that feed down. Is there a ground trap here that... ground trap right there. For some automation stuff going on right there. Let's see, water wheel right here. With this little pond coming out. And then over here, he's got a bunch of farms set up. And this isn't his actual farming area. You'll see his actual farming area that he's working on here in just a minute. Rows of crops. I like how he did the rows instead of like the squares. It does look so much better. It really, really does. Up here, what is this? Okay, he's got wind generators for GP, and then he's got wind turbines up here for RF. Then if we pop down, let's see, let's pop down here, and we'll enter his base proper. And he's got a bunch of cats and balls of fur, which brings me back to Sprout, right, where we had the little cat factory, where the cats were like making lots of things. So it looks like we've got a bunch of storage around here. Some modular storage blocks, which I actually just set some of those up myself, because I'm starting to set up my magic bean automation. So I have those down for right now, and then I'll pump the stuff out to more specified stuff as well, or at least most things. Back in here, looks like a vanilla furnace automation setup. I know before he said he's normally a vanilla player. Like, this is his first excursion into modded. And so he's learning a lot of the mods and stuff right now. Dragon meal generator and fire generators. And his resonator right there. And, okay, this just leads behind his furnace automation. A little bit of Thumbcraft. Looks like over here. Over here is machines. You know, just all-purpose, all machines. Industrial foregoing, forestry, mechanism, thermal expansion, nuclear craft. Right there. And then I see the back of an IC2 setup over here. And his smeltery. And yeah, we're about to go down there here in just a second. He's been working on that. And doing a lot of architecture craft and stuff, which is always fun. So over here is IC2 and nuclear craft manufactory right there. And then he's got a charge pad right there. Over here, Tinker's Construct tables, Nether Fortress, which he's got blocked off. And that there leads down into his mine. That little ladder right there. And then we have immersive engineering stuff. What is this room back here? Okay, it's just an open room right now. And then his kitchen area back here. For all of his cooking. All of his cooking needs. And let's see. Let's go down here. This is where he said this place is really starting to come together. And I popped down here earlier and it's looking good, I think. But this is going to be his garden area. Like his proper gardens. So you can see, I mean, look at the architecture craft. He's done a great job on it. He's done a really, really good job on that. And brown carpet right there. And I mean, look at that. He's got all the Pam's crops and looks like harvesters right over here. Yes. This doesn't lead anywhere at the moment. Over here we have a drawer network for foods and stuff coming from the garden area, and diamond backpacks. I imagine that was probably accidentally placed in there. I accidentally place my swords in drawers all the time. And then Ender Lilies over here with the farmer right there from Actually Additions. We have automatic obsidian right there with the XNet method. XNet controller, which of course all of our XNet controllers are just out of service at the moment. I love this. It's so open feeling. Right? Like you can stand on one end and look to the other end. It just looks great. Really, really does. And then over here, there's a spawning area that he's been working on. So if we take the elevator down, I think that's as far down as it goes, yeah. He said right now he's working on the garden area and then this spawner area. So basically what it is, this is one of the spawner areas that's not doing anything at the moment. And you can see there's a little bit of water right there, and like a drop pit here for dead mobs. Yeah, this side's not running at the moment, but if you come over here, I think he was working on, say, like a vanilla system, because it's got the water elevators and stuff. I don't know if he's still going to do the water elevators, because I think he has discovered conveyor belts. And so zombies spawn right here, they drop onto the conveyor belts, and they come down, and there's a harvest or a mob slaughter right back in there. Or a grinder. Let's see, what is... I imagine it's probably the mob grinder. Mob slaughter. Okay, so yeah, he's making pink slime at the moment. So it's definitely looking good. I love this garden area. Like, this is very well done. I love the architecture craft work on here. it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful going through here. And that looks to be acacia and dark oak comboed together. Salt for the floors, dark oak over here in the floors, and then a bit of glowstone peppered in. So, and then basalt up there for the ceilings. Or actually, that's not acacia, is it? That's redwood? Redwood, okay, yeah. I got up here and then I got to looking like with the light. It's not quite the same color as acacia. So, but anyways, this has been Nasty Nigel's base, and I'm really excited to see how this one comes together as well. And I love like super vanilla players too, like ones that that have played vanilla a lot, because that's how I was. I played vanilla a lot. That's where I came from. So for the longest time, I always swore I was never going to play modded. I was like, I don't know, in my head what was weird is I'm normally a heavily modded person. Then I started on Minecraft and I was like, I'm never going to play modded, and then one day I did. And I love it. And now it's hard for me to go back and play vanilla. So, yeah. I don't know. But, yeah, that's been Nasty Nigel's base, and I'm super excited to see how it comes together. That garden area is looking really, really good. But anyways, I'm going to end out this episode here. We have 4 more bases to check out, and we're going to check those out next episode, and that's going to end this round of server tours. So I hope you guys are enjoying all the bases and everything. I'm having a blast, honestly, going through everybody's base and whatnot. And and kind of combing through everything and seeing all the different takes on stuff and the different progression styles and progress and everything. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So be sure and leave your love down in the comments for for the builders, and I know they've been putting in a ton of work into this and really giving it their all, and I think they're doing a great job. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out, and I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.